So maybe you've heard the news. LifeVantage has a new compensation plan. It's called Evolve, and we could not be more excited to share it with you today. My name is Brandon Cunningham. I am a presidential consultant with LifeVantage and have been with the company now for over 13 years. And I've never been more excited to talk about the compensation plan than right now. So let me share my screen. We're going to jump into this and go over a brief overview, highlights of the new comp plan. I'm sure you'll have more questions after this is over. However, I believe that we're going to be able to cover quite a bit of ground here for you today. So the name of the plan is Evolve, and it is certainly fitting because this compensation plan has evolved. Obviously, we got to have disclaimers because we can't guarantee incomes because we can't guarantee what your level of activity will be. We can guarantee if you don't work, you don't make money. If you work a lot, you stand a better chance than those that don't. So no guarantees, but you'll see it's a very exciting plan for people of all interest in all ways of participating in network marketing. There's some updated names and concepts. So first of all, we've now gone from being called distributors or classified as a distributor to a consultant. Personal volume will now be referred to as sales volume requirement. Personal sales volume, customer sales volume. Organizational volume will be now called group sales volume. Sponsor will be called enroller. Unilevel will be called level bonuses. There will be now an annual consultant fee of $49. And there are a few other little nuances depending on what country you live in. Now, let's jump right into the front end of this plan, the personal sales bonus. This one is the one that literally I got most excited about when I saw this rolled out to me for the first time a few months ago. So what we're doing is providing the new consultant the ability to gather customers and get paid not just once, but month over month over month. So I haven't shown you that when you sign someone up, there's 3 tiers of pricing. Distributors get the lowest tier of pricing. And if you go on subscription, that would be a 10% reduction in cost over retail. So what that basically means is if someone's not a distributor, the products will be 10% higher than the distributor cost. And that is the earnings that the new consultant will earn when they sell product. However, there's an incentive in the sales, but personal sales bonus. And this is what you're looking at. When you reach your customer SV of between $500 and $999.99, just under $1,000, we will give you an additional 5% on those customer and distributor sales. When you get to 1,000 and between $1,999.99, we'll add an additional 10% to the already 10% you're earning on the front end. That's called Emerald. Once you have a customer sales volume for the month of between 2,000 and just under 4,000, we're going to give you 15% on top of the 10, which is 25%. You will be a sapphire seller. And once you reach $4,000 in customer sales, you will be given an additional 20%. So on top of the 10, that's 30% you will be earning as a diamond. So in this example, if you have 4,000 in SV, 30% of 4,000 is $1,200 you'll be earning in just personal sales bonuses. That's not a team. You can earn that kind of money at LifeVantage now without having one distributor on your team. Over $1,000 a month once you reach that diamond level. It's incredible. So let's jump into the different ranks because we've added some new ranks and we've changed the names, as I said. So we're no longer called distributors. We're called consultants, and there's different levels. You can see the 3 different colors here coded. There's consultant 1 through consultant 3. There's senior consultant 1 through senior consultant 3. There's management consultant 1 through management consultant 3. And then executive consultant 1 through executive consultant 4. And then we've got presidential consultant. Now, you'll see in that second line, some of you are familiar with the old ranks, Pro 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s through 10. That might help you understand a little bit more where these numbers fall. But we'll go through in detail exactly the sales volume as we work our way through this graph. We now have new sales volume requirements of $150 at the beginning of the plan as a consultant 1, all the way through $300, starting at senior consultant 1, all the way through presidential consultant. So that's going to be your sales volume requirement. Now, let me explain in the United States how this is going to work. In the United States, you no longer have to purchase product to qualify for commissions. Okay, that's a little bit of a change. Now you can be completely qualified for commissions through your customer sales. The company is going to allow you up to $150 to qualify, I should say points, 150 points towards your qualification. So if you're trying to achieve the rank of senior consultant 1, which is the old Pro 2, that's going to require 300 points in sales volume. But your personal purchase cap is 150. So that means the additional 150 will have to be made up in a customer, but just $150, right? With these amazing products, easily done, easily qualified. So let's go to that next level where it says group sales volume. So we're going to go through these. You can see them. Let's go through them pretty quickly because you can read just as well as I can read. But a consultant 1 is someone that has 150 points in sales, group sales volume. A consultant 2 is someone that has 500 group sales volume. A consultant 3 is someone that has 1,000 group sales volume. A senior consultant 1 is someone that has 2,000 group sales volume. A senior consultant 2 has 3,500 in group sales volume. A senior consultant 3 has 6,000 in group sales volume. A managing consultant 1 has 10,000 in group sales volume. A managing consultant 2 has 20,000 in group sales volume. A managing consultant 3 has 40,000 in group sales volume. An executive consultant 1 has 80,000 in group sales volume. An executive consultant 2 has 150,000 in group sales volume. An executive consultant 3 has 300,000 in group sales volume. And an executive consultant 4 has 600,000 in group sales volume. And finally, presidential consultants have 1 million in group sales volume. Now, the next line is the maximum volume that you're going to be able to use to count towards your qualification out of any one leg or source of revenue from your organization. So you can see the first 2 ranks, you can take it from all one leg. So you can get to the first 2 ranks with just one leg. But starting with consultant 3, you're going to be able to count 75%, right? The group volume's 1,000, but they're going to let you count 750 points of that. So that 75% can come from one leg. I'm going to let you do the percentages from here on out, but you can see at senior consultant 1, you can count 1,500 of the 2,000. Senior consultant 2, you can count 2,500 of the 3,500. Senior consultant 3, you can count 4,000 of the 6,000 required to qualify. At this next one, it's easy math. At managing consultant 1, you can count 6,000 of the 10,000. So that's 60% you can count out of one leg. Then at managing consultant 2, again, easy math. Of the 20,000 in group sales volume, you can count half of that, 50%, 10,000. Again, at managing consultant 3, 50% you can count, right? Of the 40,000, 20,000 can come from one leg, as well as with executive consultant 1. Of the 80,000 in group sales required to hit that rank, 40,000 can come from one leg. Executive consultant 2, 67,500. Executive consultant 3, 135,000 of the 300,000 can come from one leg. Executive consultant 4, 270,000 of the 600,000 can come from one leg. And at the presidential consultant rank, 450,000 of the 1 million can come from one leg. So that's a little bit of a change because gone is the minimum SV of combined legs. We no longer have to worry about those percentages on multiple legs. You just know out of any one leg, you just heard what you can take as a maximum. So some changes there, exciting things, new ranks, new celebrations earlier in the plan. You can see that we've got 2 ranks before Pro 1 now. And so really, really exciting. It's going to be fun with this plan. Let's talk about level commissions. And before I jump into this portion, I want you to understand that when someone has, let's say they have 10,000 in personal sales volume, we've already covered that person that has 10,000 in personal sales volume is going to be commissioned at 30% because of the extra bonuses. But that same volume doesn't just stay with them. It rolls through the level commissions as well. So in this case, the 10,000 comes into this bonus and then starts to pay the people responsible for finding that person that has the 10,000 in personal sales. And so you can see from consultant 1, you get level 1. At consultant 3, you pick up a second level of compensation. At senior consultant 2, you pick up a third, and then you can see every rank from there on out to managing consultant 3, you pick up an additional level of compensation. And a lot of you guys will notice in the old comp plan, level 1 was 2%. And you see now more than double that for the earliest rank, 5%, right? And if you're fortunate enough to get to senior consultant 1, which is someone with 2,000 in group sales, so we're talking less than the old Pro 2, is going to earn 10% on level 1. So gone is the day of trying to place customers on certain levels to earn higher percentages of compensation. Your money is going to be maximized on your personal sales volume, depending on what that number is, how much sales volume you have, if you're an Onyx, if you're a Sapphire, if you're a Diamond, right? But in addition to that, we're going to get more money in level commissions. Remember, this used to be called unilevel. Now it's called level commissions. And so what's the game plan here? The game plan is to get at least to managing consultant 3, which is 40,000 points, because at that point you can maximize all 9 levels. And of course, that's where you want to be if you're wanting to earn more money with LifeVantage. Now, the leadership match has changed as well significantly. In all kind of good ways. The old payout was 10% on level 1, and then the next 4 levels was 5%, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5. Well, now if you look at this the same way as you graduate through the ranks, so a managing consultant 2, that's the old Pro 5 rank. At that point, you start earning a matching bonus of 7% of the people on your first level. And then as you graduate through this plan all the way to presidential consultant, you'll see that there's 7 generations of match. And it's not 10%, as you can see, it's 20% for multiple levels, finishing off at 12%. I can tell you, after doing a lot of homework and a lot of study, that this leadership matching bonus is going to be one of the most talked about and exciting bonuses in all of network marketing, because it encourages building leadership in depth, actually having dynamic compression, if you know what that is. So that means that beyond 5 levels in the old plan, if a rock star showed up in your organization, you didn't make a match on them. But now, many levels deep, depending on how things fall in the organization, you can be earning upwards of 12 or 20% on the leaders that you help develop down inside your organization. It's a very well thought out bonus to drive the proper behaviors. And finally, I won't spend much time on this because this is just the upper ranks of the company, but the leadership pool has changed as well. It still takes 4% of the company's sales volumes or commissionable volumes, puts it in a pool, but instead of separating the Pro 7 piece from the Pro 8 piece and the Pro 8 piece from the 9 and the 9 from the 10, which is the way the old plan worked, Now they're all going to be in one big pool of money, and we're going to share the same money, meaning one share for a Pro 7 is the same amount of money that a Pro 10 will earn on one share. So how's that work? Well, as you become, and I said a Pro 7 and Pro 10, that's the old ranks, right? As you become an executive consultant, you'll get one share. You may notice that in this new plan in Evolve, that it's 80,000 points, not 100. So 20,000 less points, and you are participating in this leadership pool. You'll get one share. Pro 10s or now presidential consultants will get 20 shares. So it's a shift in the right direction, because what it does is keeps the pools from being diluted depending on ranks and how things are happening around the world. So there's a lot more to share with you. Let me come out of this, stop this share. I hope you enjoyed this brief overview. Some of the big highlights here are pretty obvious. We now have a plan that serves people of all walks of life in network marketing. You can literally earn an incredible income with just selling product. Literally, if you have 10,000 in personal sales, you'll earn $3,000 a month. I mean, and just put a zero on that. There are people that can do 100,000 a month in personal sales, and that will earn you $30,000 a month with just one bonus and no team members. Maybe you don't want to build a team. Or at LifeVantage with Evolve, you can now earn significant income without building a team. But for some of you, you're going to want to build a team, because that gives you the ability to participate. And I think what's the most beautiful business model on earth, and that's helping other people make money. As we help other people share the product, sell the product, help people's health, those people will earn their commissions, very fair share of commission. But because we've helped them do that and educate them and show them the education, the facts, the science, there are rewards for us as well for building those teams and helping people earn money. So maybe you want to build just selling product. Maybe you want to build just building teams. Maybe you want to do both. I'm going to do both. I can't wait to see what you're going to do. Share this video out with your team. Share this out with people who are looking at LifeVantage. I believe in the future, as this secret gets out, as the news gets out, there are going to be a lot of people looking at this company, because I believe we just set the new standard in network marketing when it comes to compensation plans. Thanks for being here. I told you it'd be quick. In the comments, if you have questions, just type those questions out. I'll make sure to keep an eye on this video and see if I can get back to you. Have a good day.